I did a bit of everything. I mean, we took a little vacation. I also had a lot of commitments in India, so a lot of engagements. And I looked at chess. I mean, I won't tell you that I spent 3 months without looking at chess. The Olympiad happened, some Grand Prix, some Vacancies, so there was a lot of material to look at. But a bit of everything. Initially, I think November, I didn't manage to get anything done, and then slowly.
Music, cinema?
Yeah, a little bit, just sleep mainly. It's more or less okay. I mean, I had, well, not a great performance, but in Linares, and then this tournament. I mean, obviously, there's still many games to go, so, at least I get the feeling of playing again. I mean, these 2 or 3 month breaks, you can lose touch a little bit, so it's nice to play. It's quite tough everywhere. I think my problem in Linares, since in the beginning of the tournament, I missed some chances, especially this game with Aronian. And then, in the end, I would say probably I wasn't even that unlucky anymore. I drew a lost game against Ivanchuk, I drew a lost game against Grishchuk. So I cannot really complain, but I still have the feeling that I needed to work a bit harder in the beginning. I don't really like to make assessments during tournaments. I think it's better to leave it for afterwards. But I'm playing from game to game and it's going okay. So. No, obviously it was a good result. In the morning, basically, once I got... it was very difficult because black is always very close to equalizing, but I think when I played a4 and d5, and once my pawn went to d6, then I felt that all the lines should favor white. Mm-hmm. It looks like a Grunfeld, but one where my queen is sitting on f6 somehow. And the second game, I think, well, we did something in the opening and suddenly we transposed to the queen c2 d5 lines, which were very popular some time ago, and I guess still. But where I have the possibility to play knight d7 instead of knight c6. So it seems that white has to try and equalize, which he more or less, he understood he had to do, and he just equalized.
And in the final position, there is no some chance, maybe with queen a5 check, some stuff like this?
I didn't see it. I mean, queen a5 check, just bishop d2, queen a6, for instance, and then... no, in queen a5 check, we even decided b4 was more than enough. I mean, after b4, white can never be better, because I always have the c4 square, but neither can black be better, because white will play bishop b2, so it's more or less drawn. I think since Kamsky-Topalov had already been postponed by a few months, it was quite logical that our match had to be postponed as well. Otherwise, if a match finishes in February, and then we have to play in September, there's just no time to do any proper work. So, no, I think it's quite a logical decision. It's not a big secret that nowadays being young helps in chess. But I don't think there's a big difference between being 40 and being 39 and a few months. Let's put it that way. If I could be 25 again, this would be something else. But I understand that in general, as you get older, it's more difficult. But I'm also having some good results in the last few years. So, I will keep working and try my best. What can I say? For me, it was mainly interesting that I think most of these matches get decided by nerves. I mean, I'd expected Gata's nerves to be much thing, but it's clear that with the tension nowadays, anything can go wrong. And Topalov showed the better nerves in the end. I mean, in games, the ones he won, 5 and 7, if both had been drawn, the match would still have gone on. So it's obviously just a very tense encounter.
Did you expect it that Topalov would score +2?
I didn't expect anything. I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility, but on the other hand, a narrow win of Kamsky or a narrow win of Topalov would also not have shocked me, let's put it that way. I mean, I think they were closer than many people thought. Maybe Topalov was a very slight favourite, but not more. So I think Kamsky would have had his chances, but Topalov will won.